Hello everyone, and welcome back. Are you still with us, Hitman?
I am still here and still seeding.
Excellent,
Had
so
a bit of an internet problem earlier, but that's been resolved, so hopefully things will start going better here with these three seeders.
yeah, well, I found it just too painful to watch with the seeding, so I've kind of come down and I'm collecting grass down where I mowed, um, which is particularly thrilling as usual, but the cows need food, so it's all good. So yeah, so we're back again. Usual fun, usual games.
Same game, up and down the field.
Yeah, the same game up and
That's the
down the
name.
field.
That should be the name of the game.
I think it probably is. I mean, I tried to describe this to my colleagues at work, and they're kind of, you play what? And I kind of, yeah, I play Farming Simulator. And I kind of, but why? Um, and I think even more they don't understand is why people would watch you going up and down a
Yeah, it's not
field.
enough that you're doing it yourself. People would actually watch doing it.
Exactly.
But until you've done it, then your opinion doesn't really matter, right?
Well, I think yes, and I think also I know why people watch it because I watch Stalker and I watch Dare, so it's kind of you watch not just for going up and down a field, but you watch for the people that are playing the game because usually they're pretty big derps. And
Well, that and sometimes they have something interesting to talk about.
yeah, in the case of Stalker and Dare, I can see them having something interesting to talk about. So, and of course yourself as well, Hitman.
I was just
I'm just being
trying to figure out where you
self-deprecating.
were because I was gonna grab a board and come down there.
No, I'm just being self-deprecating.
I
It's
watch your videos. I watched almost all of them. Some I'm not interested in just because of the games, but
Yeah, well, and that's fair enough. I mean,
just that damn UIG
yes.
frustrates me.
Yeah, it's a real shame. I mean, we were hoping that at Eurogamer that UIG would be there so we could actually kind of have a talk with them and kind of reason with them to kind of spend money on quality assurance because, uh, like I said, I've advocated for quite some time if the amount of money spent on quality assurance and testing in UIG was the same percentage of the overall budget as was spent at Giants, I really do believe that Agricultural Simulator 2013 would absolutely knock the socks off a farming simulator. As it
Well,
is, it's an unfinished game, so it doesn't.
well, even if they'd release, I don't know, release it for free as an alpha or a beta, and let us, contribute. Because
Yeah,
I mean, if they had it in alpha where I didn't have to spend money to play it, and I could actually, play the game and tell them, okay, I found a problem, and you can fix it. I would play it,
yeah,
but I'm not going to pay to play an alpha or a beta because that's basically what we're doing right now.
I agree. And like I said, I think even saying beta is pretty generous to the level of code that they're providing. Like I said, it's just a shame. Um, shame that they don't, certainly from their reactions on the forums, they don't seem to be listening to the fan base. So certainly, whilst I will be doing Agricultural Simulator 2013, and I am going to do a full season of that and take it through and explore as much as I can, if they come out with another game, I'm not planning to buy it. So, not because they're bad game. Well, they are bad games because they're not finished. Not because the company's bad, not because any of the people are bad, but just simply because they haven't taken the time to say, you know what, this thing isn't ready, let's not do this, let's make sense. They've gone out and said, right, let's milk the cash cow a little bit more, and I disagree with that methodology. So,
And why fix the game now? We'll release AgriSim 2014, and people will think, hey, it's fixed. I'm going to buy 2014, and then
exactly,
they do, and guess what? Haha, I got you another year. But don't
exactly.
worry, everything will be working in 2015. So buy that. Ha, I got you again.
But
Yeah. Anyway,
I mean, I
I'm a
was
bit cynical.
just a little bit, but it's even the longevity of the software, because Agricultural Simulator 2012 was working perfectly well on my computer. And the moment I decided, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to record 2012 alongside 2013 just to give the guys on the channel a comparison. And I went to do it, and 2012 just refused to load. In the same way that I have to run Farming Giant about 20 times before I can record. So I
Another
basically...
UIG title that frustrates me.
The
That Farming Giant could have been such an awesome game.
And when you get into it, it pretty much is, but getting the game loaded is just... yeah. It's just insane to have to load a game, I'm sure, no word of a lie, about 20 times is... it's just crazy. Ooh.
It's broken.
It's broken, yes, I'll go with that. But once you're in the game, it's not too unstable. I mean, it crashes every once in a while, but that's like once a month or so. But there we go. Never
Well,
mind.
when you look at these other games that you're spending, because to buy a UIG title, you're paying top dollar for a, like the big games. That's the same price.
Yes.
So, but you're not getting that quality. I
No.
mean, you go and you buy, I don't know, Saints Row, or just trying to think of other games I've played recently. You go those, like that game, I've never ever crashed on, ever. Or Borderlands, or any of these titles where I don't know if the difference is the budget they spend on producing the games or what, but those games, they work. They work as they're advertised, and UIG titles do not.
True.
Anyway, that's probably about enough ranting for this episode.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Well, maybe a little bit more of it.
But I think the thing is, I see on obviously in the comments on different channels, the people that are firmly in the Agricultural Simulator 2013 kind of fan base, and those that are firmly in the Farming Simulator 2013 fan base. And I'm not going to say either group is wrong, but I'm going to say there's merit to both games. But for Agricultural Simulator 2013, or the UIG games in general, they just need to sort the quality out. If they do that one simple thing, they really have got a market-leading product. But there you go. You've got to invest in such things. So, but I suppose that's just my opinion. But it's, I hope, well thought out, well reasoned, and yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say on that one, I guess. It's 5 to 6 in the morning, and there's still not that rain. But then again, this early in the morning, hopefully not.
I think I might have messed up on these cedars. I'm getting them ready to put away, and they might not all be synchronized now.
Oh well. So does that mean we've got a rainbow field? Shall I check this out?
No, that's all taken care of. I'm just getting the cedars ready to go back to the farm.
You managed to get it all. It looks like it's all one crop, so that's
That's a good start.
definitely a good start.
At least it didn't take off with one or two of them on grass. That's good.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can't imagine who would do anything as silly as that. I would just be surprised if anyone could even do that. So, yeah. Anyway, moving swiftly on. What's next? Because I'm not going to get all of this grass because there's not enough space in the busher for it, because I've already filled it up once and tried to empty it in the cows, but they've already got more than 6. I think it's 6.
Full.
Yeah,
Well, how much is left on the ground?
I'm just approaching the halfway mark on the field, and I've got
Maybe we'll have to
74%.
bale the rest. But we'll bale it with, guess which baler?
I'm
The right
thinking
one.
the right one as opposed to the left one. Are you dissing the John Deere?
Oh, maybe a little.
Because, like I said, it's going to have to be a New Holland at some point, and that's because reasons.
You and your reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy reasons.
Basically.
Next thing you'll be telling us we have to drive on the left side of the road.
Well, the correct side of the road, yes.
Maybe
But,
an opposite land.
hey.
Oh, England. Sorry, I was close. Speaking of England, I've just started watching the Horatio Hornblower series again. That's a pretty fun thing to watch. If you haven't seen it before, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen a few episodes. A friend of mine really quite likes that series. So, I've seen a few of them. But yeah, I mean, I think there's classic humour from all over the globe, but I have to admit, I don't know if it's to do with being British, but there's some classic British humour that really appeals to me. So, I'm just going up and down the field again.
Of course you are. What else would you be doing?
It's up and down a field simulator.
Okay, seeders are all filled and full of seed and full of fertilizer, and we'll park them now, and then I'll be heading over there to help you or doing something. I don't know yet.
Well,
I'm not that far ahead. Imagine I'll go take care of that loud old Ford.
oh yeah, that fun. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do next as well myself, because I'm heading on for the 100% on this, and then there'll still be things and stuff left, so
You'll be bailing, I guess.
baling or windrowing, because probably easiest if we windrow, because I haven't done that.
So, I'm not sure, but you might be able to edit the small farm pack file there, and then use that small picker-upper to pick up those bales from the John Deere,
Alright.
which would solve some problems for us. So I'm kind of tempted to do that.
Yeah, I mean, that works for me. I don't know what you need to modify in the XML for that, but
I'd assume it's just a single line of text.
yeah,
But
I
you don't
know
know.
someone did comment. I think it was the grants pack they said would have a bale picker-upper that would work with the John Deere.
That would be handy.
Of course, I have no idea what the grants pack is or where the link is for it, but I imagine that with one of my good friends Google, it can't be that difficult to find. Well, I'd hope.
Translation: me.
No, my good friend Google. Um, did I must have
Let
left
me
it.
Google that for you.
Yeah, I'm not quite that bad. I can actually open up Google myself. Some days. Okay, so you decided that the way I parked the Cedars was a good way to park the Cedars. Thank you. That's an excellent endorsement of my driving skills.
Yep, that's what that was.
Yeah, it's exactly what that was. I recognised it the moment I saw it. I'm just going to grab a Schluter.
So I guess 13 we could do canola. That way we don't have straw to deal with here, and
Yep.
unless you want to do another load of beets.
Not particularly fussed about doing another load of beets.
Okay. We have a lot of beets anyway, so yeah, let's do another load of canola over here. You gonna seed it, or you want me to?
I'm taking the windrower down to do the...
Okay.
Is this the windrower? Yes, it is the windrower, isn't it?
I will take care of seeding it then. This one should be a lot easier. That's funny you saying that.
Well, it depends on whether or not you take 1 or 3 seeders.
Yeah, I'll do it with 3. I'm adventurous.
Yeah, just because you can.
Sucker for punishment. I'm not sure which it is, but...
Precisely. No one knows which it is. So there we go. So I think another comment I did reply to recently was someone asking about the updates to the game, and I hope I explained in the comments that the reason we've got updates is because I ran the dedicated server for a little while. I've stopped doing that now because they keep changing things and they haven't really quite finished it yet. So when they've got it all finished and when they release the patch to the game as a final release, not just a beta, I will probably set up a dedicated dedicated sim server thingy differ. But until such time, I'm not really going to set up a dedicated server and ask people to install a beta patch on their game, which then means that all their friends that haven't installed the beta patch they can't play with, because that just seems off to me. So I've had to ask Hitman to install it because otherwise we wouldn't be recording right now.
Well, I play on a server sometimes as well, so...
Aha.
Yeah, I kind of needed it anyway.
Well, there you go, see?
And if you bought the game through Steam, then it's just as simple as you click whether or not you want to opt in for the beta or not.
Oh, well, that's
so you
good.
can just basically turn it on and off so you don't have to keep messing with it. So all games through Steam is better.
I think in terms of those updates, yes, Steam definitely wins on that front. I think there's some things that it doesn't always do as well, but then again, isn't that true of everything? So...
Yeah, when you go through the launcher you can sometimes have problems, but you can always disable that or not go through the launcher. It has built-in chat, which is quite handy, both voice and text chat. I don't know, I'm a fan of Steam. I've been using it for quite a long time now and I really like it. I've had problems with the synchronization where it'll corrupt stuff, but you can disable that too.
Yeah, I mean, I've got Steam as well. I've got quite a number of games now on Steam, some of which I have played extensively, some of which I haven't, but...
And we haven't even connected there.
Huh?
In Steam. I don't have you as a Steam friend.
Well...
You're hiding from me. I see how it is. Alright.
Well,
Christmas is coming and you're not getting anything except maybe a board.
Well, I did pay Steam. I did pay them specifically to kind of make sure that you couldn't see me.
I see how it is.
Yeah, absolutely. It's nothing personal. It's just personal.
I was gonna say that sounded pretty personal. Now, do you have both the Schluters down there?
No, I have one Schluter. I can only drive one at the time. Or do I have... No, because I brought the other one back up.
Oh, okay, I found it. Somebody just left it in the field.
I can't imagine who'd do a thing like that. I mean, that's just crazy talk.
I think we all just figured it out as soon as you said that.
Yeah, it was you, obviously.
Who's the crazy person?
Yeah, that HITMAN82 crazy person.
See, you're not admitting you're crazy, that means you're crazy.
Now that's specious reasoning, I believe. So now I need to come... I'm guessing the baler's up there as well, so... This is...
You, to totally change subjects, have you watched any of the Grey Gamers farming sim vids?
I haven't watched his farming sim vids. I did have a little look at some of his Star-Made vids, which I found quite interesting, because that's like space Minecraft, which is quite cool, really.
Yeah, I tried that out. It was kind of neat. I got on a server. It was just really, really boring to play along. Like I was on a server with a bunch of people I didn't know, and I just wasn't interested in getting into it. But his farming sim, what he's doing right now is a let's play where he started in January and he's playing a whole year of farm sim, so playing it every day.
Yeah.
So he's on episode 250 something, I think.
Yeah, I really like
Um,
the concept. I think the only reason I haven't actually watched his vids on Farming Sim is because by the time I've watched Stockholm, by the time I've watched Dare, which I haven't been doing lately, I'm all farming simmed out.
yeah.
Um, so trying to watch someone else, and then of course Official McGeek's also got a farming sim series, and so has Brad M73, and Thomas has started one as well. So I kind of there's so much content for farming sim. It's insane. But then again, there's so many people that do want to watch it as well. So
And then we throw our stuff on there too.
yeah, basically, let's go watch Fad do silly things like he is right now.
You just missed the pro hook up there. I drove along and hardly even slowed down and dropped the first seeder, and then went around in a circle, dropped the second one, and then pull up and put the arms out, back right up to it. Not a single mistake.
What you mean, kind of
So,
like what I did?
and no, I did it kind of in a pro way. Just kidding.
Okay.
I'm off the Christmas card list, aren't I?
You were never on it, really.
Hurtful words.
uh,
Mean drunk.
well, there is that. But no, I think I've probably, well, I hope I've made it clear that I have nothing but the utmost respect for everyone that I record with. So that's you, Das, Kara. You guys are all great. I mean, the fact that you put up with me being such a derp is phenomenal. The fact that you do it week after week is even better. And
Suckers for punishment.
yeah, but it. I have to admit, I do record single player and I do record multiplayer, and I enjoy it all. But I really enjoy it having someone else to talk to when I'm doing the recording. So yeah, you guys rock. Simply put.
Yeah, multiplayer is fun. It's fun to record and it's fun to watch.
I mean, I don't know. You probably didn't see, but Das and I think hopefully we've started something new in the terms of the time lapse videos, because we did a time lapse video of building our new town, and instead of just one person voiceovering it, yeah, we shared the video. We both voiced over it, and that was pretty good.
So when's the next Feed the Beast video with you guys?
That's coming up. That's probably, when this comes out, another week away. Just simply, I'm going to say because reasons, because that's effectively what it is. We all met up at Eurogamer, and yeah, the plans changed. Basically, simply put, we thought we'd got an idea of what we were going to do. We got together, we chatted over breakfast, and the plans changed, and it happens. So
Speaking of it, you know what? We never really talked about that last episode. Which was our first episode after Eurogamer. How'd it go there? As far as you guys obviously were all there together,
oh yes,
and so you went around and looked at booths and that sort of thing, right?
yeah, we had quite an intense day. There was quite a lot for us to see at Eurogamer. I hadn't any kind of frame of reference. I'm hoping either there will be a video out by the time this one goes out that kind of shows some of the video that we kind of captured there, and if not, it'll be out soon, because both Dare and Stocko were recording on the camera. But yeah, no, it was really very good. I'm not quite sure how to describe it, because
Really, really good.
yeah, I I I jumped up and down quite a bit, like Tigger Bounce mode, because there were things there that I was really excited to see, um, and those will all be included in the video when it gets published. But yeah, there was a number of games that you could play ahead of them being officially released. There were developers there, so you could actually have a chat with the game developers, and you can say, yeah, I really like your game, I really like this about it, I really like that about it. So you could actually give the feedback directly to the people writing the games, and that for me was fantastic. Just having that ability to talk to the people directly, and not have to kind of go through a forum or something like that, but just stand in front of them.
Face to
And
face, yeah.
yeah, and I really valued that. I'm not getting on very well with the baler. It doesn't bale the grass for some reason. So,
Turn it on and unfold it and all that.
yeah. And I just unfolded again, because I folded it up again, but it seems to be stuck on, it wants hay, not grass. So,
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize I hadn't made the hay. Yeah, it won't, you can't bale grass. It has to be hay or straw.
really? How rubbish
Really?
is that? I thought you could
Well, it would
bale.
be all moldy and
Ah, no, I'm thinking of Agricultural Simulator where you can bale grass, aren't I?
I guess. So I was pretty excited when I saw how excited you were over Transport Tycoon, a game I've
Yes.
been playing off and on for, oh man, 20 years.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I can still remember, I mean, when I was a kid, I was playing it, my mum was playing it, my brother was playing it. In fact, the only person in the house that wasn't playing it was my dad.
Well, that's good.
And that's pretty much because he didn't really kind of, at that time, he didn't really play computer games at all. He was just kind of, yep, no, that's a load of rubbish. Um, but no, I absolutely loved the game when it first came out, and I think for me, the news that it was, they'd brought back the original developer, Chris Sawyer. They'd brought him back to do the one for iOS. So when it comes out towards the end of the year, it's bona fide because it's been done by the original guy. So I think that really does lend it some credence. And I got a chance to have a little go with it. I could have perhaps spent a little bit longer, but I didn't play the tutorial, so I kind of derped around with it for a few minutes and then kind of said, okay, yeah, we need to go and look at other things, and I don't want to hold everybody else up. So I quit out. But no, I'm really looking forward to it. It's definitely on my buy it as soon as I find out it's released list, along with a few other things that we've kind of seen. Where am I looking? Where am I looking? Where's the tedder? Where did it go?
Oh, if you have a second, you can pop up to the tractor that's up on 13,
Okay.
and you can see this is with full seed. This is how much of the field it did. I'm putting seed in it for the first time right now. And you can see it almost did that whole field with
Goodness
the
me.
3-seaters.
And I'm not seeing a lot of mistakes and derps.
You're not seeing any. Because I did it pro. Didn't I say I was doing it pro? This field was a lot easier. I knew it would be because there's lots of room at the ends and
Yeah,
it's smooth. The smooth it helps quite a bit too.
yeah, plenty of turning space and things like that. So where did we put the tedder? That's the windrower, and I don't want the windrower.
Tedder's over by. It might be over where the seed trailer and stuff was, maybe. Or else it's over by the tractor shed. I can't remember which.
I can't find it. How rubbish is that? So I guess I'm going to have to kind of look harder.
Yeah, maybe it's down at the.
It might be because I think we decided probably that we were only going to ever use it. So I've come all the way back up here to find it, and it's probably down.
It's right here. It's down here, right next to the cow shed.
Lovely. So yeah.
Right next to the mower.
So I think I'm going to head down there and bail up that with the far. And I think we will be back next episode. So until then, take care, folks.
See you later.